What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel, Meet the Teats, and we are your favorite moving mentors. My name is Melissa.
And I'm Chris T.
And you may be wondering, well, what is a moving mentor, right? Well, a moving mentor is someone like us who help you move across the country through videos like this, one-on-one consultation, and we even help people every step of the way. So if you're interested in us becoming your moving mentors, be sure to click the link in the description box below, fill out the questionnaire, and we'll notify you within 48 hours.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So today we're going to get into 7 things you need to know about moving.
Yes. Now, this is not just about moving to Dallas where we are. It's just moving in general. You need to apply these 7 steps, you guys, because if you apply these 7 steps, it'll make your move so much easier. So let's go ahead and get into number 1.
All right, y'all. So number 1, the first thing you want to do before moving is you want to make sure that you're praying, that you are seeking God's direction for your move. And any move that you make in your life, any choice, any decision that you make in your life, you want to make sure that you keep God first in everything, all things.
Yeah.
That comes first. I know firsthand what it's like to kind of be wondering how to go about certain things and how things is going to get done. Short amount of time like me and Melissa had. And the key thing I found best for us was to keep praying and keeping God first throughout the whole process.
We actually have a free devotional that we want to share with you. Go ahead and click the link in the description box, you guys. Sign up for our email list and we will send you that devotional right away. And we're so excited about this because this is honestly our first freebie, our first devotional that we've ever created together. So we hope you enjoy it. It's a 3-day devotional, you guys. It comes with scriptures, devotionals. It comes with prayers, sample prayers, so you don't want to miss out, you guys. Prayer is number 1. That's the first thing you have to do before you move anywhere, and that's to pray.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So number 2. You want to make sure that you have a complete plan of action. And when we talk about a plan of action, you want to know how you're going to go about your move. You want to know what moving company you want to go with. You want to know where you're going to move. You want to know that you have a job secured before you move. Things of that nature.
Yeah. And the plan of action is so important. You don't want to move anywhere and just uproot yourself and just go somewhere without a plan. That is so important. And we actually help people develop a plan of action in our one-on-one consultations, you guys. So again, if you need help with a plan of action, how to get that done, be sure to click that link and we can help you out with that.
And number 3, you want to check your finances. You want to make sure that you have the adequate amount of finances and everything set in place prior to your move, but also definitely when you move. You want to check your finances because moving's just not cheap.
It's not, y'all. It takes money to move, okay? It takes money to move. You have to get a moving company. You may have to drive down. You may have to get a U-Haul. Whatever avenue you're planning to get to where you're going, it's going to take money, especially if you're trying to move quickly. It's going to take even more money. So again, that goes along with having that plan of action. And in the plan of action, what we do with our one-on-one consultations, we kind of have you look over your finances and be honest with yourself and say, if you want to move in 6 months, do you really have the finances to do that? Because you want to set yourself up for success. So have an honest conversation with you and your bank account and see what's in there, how much you can save in that amount of time to see if it's okay to move on the date that you have set for yourself.
And number 4.
Research. We cannot say that enough. It is so important that you know where you're moving to. You don't want to go into a place blindsided, y'all. So get your research in. Take time every single day to research something new about the city.
And when we say research something new about the city, we're speaking of, you want to look up things such as the crime statistics in the neighborhood that you're thinking about moving to. You want to take a look at the school district. You want to learn how you're going to get from point A to point B, from your home to your new job. Yeah. And you just want to know things like that before you move down. So it's important.
I think what really helped us is that our moving mentor kind of told us a lot of the ropes when it came to the city before we moved down. They were like, no, you don't want to so much move to this area, or this is a nice area, or this is a nice school district, or jobs are hiring here. You know, they really helped us a lot before we moved, to kind of help us with our plan of action and help us with some of that research. And if you are moving to the Dallas area, I mean, we have been here for some years now, and we can definitely help you with some of that research by answering some of those questions for you that you may have. So research, so important. Make sure you get it done.
Yeah. Number 5, you want to set a moving date, and you want to stay firm on that moving date. I know with us, we had a very short window time to move down. We had a month and a half, and it was for certain we had to move down by the 2nd of August. So I mean, you want to make sure that moving date is secured with everything that you got going on, because it's going to be important as far as your depending on how you move things. I would definitely getting a rental truck. If you're shipping your home goods and everything down, you want to make sure that the date is set in stone, and you want to make sure everything is paid prior to the date that you actually have to have everything down. So
yeah. So setting a moving date can be scary, y'all. Oh my goodness, that can be the scariest part.
That's what seals everything, like it's solidified right in there. So
I know setting a moving date is scary, you know, and honestly, I don't want you to beat yourself up if you get to your moving date and you realize, okay, I don't have the finances, or I can't move at this time. Don't beat yourself up with that, okay? Just set your moving date back a little bit. But I don't want you to keep pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back, and then next thing you know, 2 years later, you're still where you were before, you know?
Yeah.
So like Chris says, set a date, put it in stone, you know, and try your best to strive for that date. And I think that leads us to our next tip here. Number 6, don't let fear paralyze you. We have talked to so many of you and you guys just say, I'm nervous, like I'm scared. This is a big step for me and my family. Like, I just don't know if I can do it. Fear will keep you living where you are for the next 10 years. If God has told you to go, right? You want to obey the Lord and not stay, but you want to go and just trust that God is going to take care of you every step of the way.
And I remember telling Melissa, I told her, if we would have had, I'll say 2 months to move down, 2 months to 2.5 months to move down, that might have gave me more time to be like, well, no, I think maybe we could just tough it out here for a little bit and get things together. But it was that short window time that I was in go mode. So, and that's what it was. Just that just not letting fear hold me back.
Yeah, and we're not going to say that we weren't fearful, we weren't scared at the moment. Like, yeah, we've had many nights where we contemplated, went back and forth, should we do this, should we not? But we know that this was all God's doing. Like, how everything was kind of going into place, like it was crazy. And we was like, this can't be nobody but God. So he was like, let's just trust him and let's just do this. And I mean, it's turned out great so far. So
all right, so that takes us to number 7.
Our last tip.
And our last tip for you guys would be to make sure that you hire a moving mentor to help you each step of the way.
Absolutely. And you want to find someone who knows your city, you know, who knows what's going on in that city, and someone who's moved somewhere before, you know, and someone who has a knowledge of how all this works, especially if you've never moved across country before. So you want to find a moving mentor, if it's us or maybe somebody else. It doesn't have to be us. Anyone, someone who can help mentor you every step of the way and support your decision to move. Okay. So again, if you want us to be that for you, be sure to click that link, fill out that questionnaire, and we'll notify you within 48 hours with an email. All right. So yeah, you got anything else, Boo?
Nah, I think that wraps it up.
That wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be looking out for more moving videos like this, you guys. We get so many questions, so many emails about how to move, what avenues did you go through. We have so many questions, you guys, and we're gonna try our best to answer every single one of them. Okay. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see them next time.
Yeah, we catch y'all next time.
We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Bye.